But
you see it?
Yeah, but I don't.
Wait, why is it mechanical?
Well, it's mechanical because it goes like this. It goes from, it's all action and reaction.
Why is it mechanical?
It's repetitious.
Which is mechanical.
Which is mechanical. I want it to be easy. That's also mechanical.
Yeah, go.
I want it to be easy. I feel that gives me the most security to keep it mechanical. I get a boundary. I know it's like you say, I have the house. I've got my mechanical life. That gives me security. It's mechanical because it is repetitious.
But you haven't answered my question.
No, I haven't. It's mechanical. I'm not sure. What's your question? Your question is why
has it become mechanical?
Why has it become?
And why does it remain mechanical?
Why has it become and remain mechanical?
Oh, I think it remains mechanical, but it's the thing we began with. And
no, you're not. If you pursue it, why does it remain mechanical?
I don't see it's mechanical.
No. And what has caused it to accept this mechanical way of living?
I'm not sure I can answer that. The feel of it is that I would see the insecure. I would see.
Look, take it. Wouldn't you be frightened?
Yes,
if
I
there
would
was
see the uncertainty.
Huh?
I would
no. If the mechanical process of life,
right,
which one lives, suddenly stopped, wouldn't you frighten? Wouldn't you get frightened?
Yeah.
Well, wouldn't there be some genuine danger?
There is a danger that things might
go to pieces.
Right. Well, it's deeper than that.
We're going to find out.
It's not just that there's a genuine danger and I would be frightened. It feels like things take on a terribly moment-by-moment effect.
No, sir. Look, would total order give it complete security, wouldn't it? Total order.
Yeah.
The brain wants total order.
Right.
Otherwise it can't function properly.
Right.
Therefore, it accepts the mechanical and hoping it won't lead to disaster.
Right.
Hoping it'll find order in that.
You know, could you say that perhaps in the beginning the brain accepted this, just simply not knowing that this mechanism would really lead to disorder,
right.
And it just went into it by an innocent
And
mistake,
then,
right?
Yes.
But then later,
Caught in a trap.
It's caught in a trap, you see, and somehow it maintains this disorder. It doesn't want to get out of it.
Because it's frightened of greater disorder.
Yeah, it says, all that I built up may go to pieces. You see, in other words, I'm not in the same situation as when I first went in the trap, because now I built up a great structure.
Yes.
And I think that structure will go to pieces.
That's right. I heard one man, I nearly fell out of my seat. I heard one man say, he says to another, turns to one of his colleagues, he says, I just published my 13th book. And he said it just like that. The way he said it was desperate.
What I'm trying to get at is, the brain needs this order. Otherwise it can't function. It finds order in mechanical process because it's trained from childhood. Do as you are told, don't, etc., etc., etc. There is a conditioning going on right away. To live a mechanical life.
Right.
But there's also the fear induced of giving up this mechanism at the same time. I mean, in other words, that you are thinking all the time, without this, everything will go to pieces.
Yes.
Including especially the brain.
Brain, yes. And so they break from this mechanical business and join communities, all the process, which is still mechanical.
Right, right.
Which means the brain must have order. And finds order in mechanical way. Now, do you see actually, the mechanical way of living leads to disorder, which is tradition. If I live entirely in the past, which is very orderly, I think it is very orderly, and what takes place? Huh? I'm already dead, and I can't meet anything.
I'm repeating myself always, right.
So please don't disturb my tradition. The communists say that, the Catholics say that, you follow, same thing.
Right.
And every human says, please, I have found something which gives me order, a belief, a hope, this or that, and leave me alone.
Right.
And life isn't going to leave him alone. So he gets frightened and establishes another mechanical habit. Now, do you see this whole thing? And therefore, an instant action of breaking it all away. And therefore, order. The brain then says, at last I have an order, which is absolutely indestructible.
Well, I think, you see, that it doesn't follow from what you said that this will happen. You see, in other words, you are saying this.
I'm saying it.
But it doesn't follow logically.
But it will follow logically if we go into it.
If we go into it, see, can we reach a point where it really follows necessarily? You see, this...
I think we can only go into it if you perceive the mechanical security which the brain has developed, attached, and cultivated.
Let me share with you something, though. As you're talking, I find myself, I see it in a certain way, though. I see it like this, and don't get impatient with me too quickly, but I see it this way. It's like I can see the mechanicalness, right? And I see that and I was flashing through my mind various kinds of interchanges between people. And the way they talk, or the way I've talked to them at a party, at a cocktail party, at a place, and it's all about what happened before. You can see them telling you who they are in terms of their past. I can see what they will be. This guy I just described to you who said, I did my 13th book! Right? He says like that. See? Very important that I get that information, see? And this, I see this, and I see this elaborate structure. You see, this guy's got in his head, I'm going to think this about him, and then he's going to go to his university, and he's going to be taught that. He's always living, and we've got these, the whole structure is elaborate, right?
Are you doing that?